So I have a question for you, my friend. When you are selecting your clothes for the day, you're going to get dressed. Do you dress to please yourself? Now, I know what you might immediately be thinking or saying out loud. Of course I do, doesn't everybody? Well, at first glance it would seem like we do, but I'm not convinced that in our head that really happens. So let's explore that a little bit more. I'm going to guess that there are several things happening inside our heads when say we're at the store and you're looking at buying a new item of clothing. And so you select your possible choices, you go to the dressing room and you put those pieces on, keeping in mind that whoever designs dressing rooms in retail stores generally has the absolute worst lighting ever made and known to man. So we have to kind of just let that go. But so you put it on and you're thinking, is it too casual, too formal? Is it too bright? Is it too sheer? Is it this? Is it that? Not in and of themselves bad things. But then we go on and think, well, who might not like this? Is it your spouse or your friend or your child or your partner? What are they going to think of me in this? Maybe it makes me look, too young, too old, not pretty enough, not slim enough because, if we don't have a perfect figure, heaven forbid. And then finally, well, I'm fill in your age, 52, 75, 46, whatever. For me, I'm 69 today. Should someone my age wear this item? Again, in and of themselves, they're not necessarily inappropriate questions to ask. But if we go to, ask ourselves all those questions and it's other people, other people, other people, and not how does this make me feel, then, maybe we're not really dressing to please ourselves. So let's consider that some more. So let's talk for a minute about what it means to dress with confidence in midlife. Ultimately, we've all lived long enough, I would think, to know what we like when it comes to style. We all have a unique style, whether it's clearly defined in your head or not, you have one, girlfriend. And this is what it is. Our style is an expression of who we are, what we think, how we perceive ourselves. And if we let others too much influence that, then we're really not being true to ourselves. Our style is also not determined by what's in fashion or what's trendy. Now, if you are a total fashionista and that is you, awesome. That probably defines you to a T. But for a lot of other people, myself included, I don't go out and buy something because someone online says, well, this is the next big thing. Actually, when I decided to start this blog, Inspire My Style, back in 2018, I knew it was going to be a lifestyle blog. I was going to talk about, aging, natural aging, health, nutrition, fitness, and yes, fashion and style as well. More from the perception standpoint, or how to dress, to feel our best. I am not a fashionista. I am not an influencer, and I had to think about that. Is that what are people looking for? But again, I had to be true to me. So I dress pretty simple. There's nothing fancy about what I wear, but that is my style. So what we're going to do next is do a little exercise about our style and our choices and how we perceive ourselves. So I'm going to go first, and then you can do this for yourself. Okay, so here's the exercise I just mentioned. Create a quick list of what you enjoy wearing. Don't think about it. The order doesn't matter, just make the list. So, here's mine, in no particular order again. Blue jeans, not too baggy. Leggings, t-shirts, tunic tops, usually with a round or jewel neckline or a v-neck. Anything black. Casual shoes with low heels, like sandals, low wedges. I like capris. My tops, many of them have 3/4 sleeves. Sweaters are lightweight. I like comfy clothes like yoga capris and, of course, tank tops for lounging or working out. I also have some business casual slacks. I have a few long sleeves and, on an occasion, a dress. That's my list of what I wear. So now it's your turn. Create your list of things you enjoy wearing. And it's not about evaluating them. You might not like what's on my list and I might not wear what's on your list. It doesn't matter, my friend. It's all about how you view yourself and dressing in a way that pleases you. That's the point of this exercise. We're going to cover this in more detail in just a moment, but key number 1 is remember that you are in control of what you do and how you look. Number 2, make sure that you're comfortable from head to toe, from the hairstyle down to the tips of your little toes. And 3, if you're not sure about something, if something just doesn't feel right to you or look right, just stop, put on something else until you feel good and comfortable and, well, you feel like you. Take just a moment, give yourself the once over and ensure that you're not only satisfied with how you look, but you're also comfortable with the reflection staring back at you. So let's take those 3 keys and talk about them in a little bit more detail. One of the biggest challenges I hear from women in midlife, and I can relate to it too, is how we perceive our bodies because they've changed. They continue to change as we get older. Things are slipping and sagging and falling and bulging, and the scale may not be our friend anymore. But you know what? Who we are now today is a testament to the life we have lived. We've been through a lot. We have a lot of stories to tell, including, the wrinkles and the bags. For me personally, it's part of who I am. And so when we think about confidence and style, I have 3 thoughts. Number 1, remember that you are in control of what you do and how you look. Ultimately, it's all up to you. How you want to dress, how you want to define your style is totally in your own hands. Certainly, fashion is a great way to express yourself, and the more you're into it, the more it really is a natural part of who you are and your personal style. And of course, if you do have a spouse or a partner, someone that you want to make them happy because you love them with all your heart, then sure. I think it's totally normal and natural to say, what do you think? How does this look? I know when my husband was alive, I always thought about him. Did I wear what I wanted? Yes. But it was also important to me, like in a balanced type of way, to know that what I had on was also something that he enjoyed seeing me in. So that is certainly a priority. And then secondly, make sure you are comfortable from head to toe. When you get dressed in the morning, when I get dressed in the morning, whether I'm going to the grocery store or I'm going to visit friends, see my family, whatever I'm going to do, I want to make sure that what I have on is something that I feel good in. And so it's not just, is my outfit coordinated? Is it pretty or whatever? But it's something that I feel is a reflection of me. Again, no matter how simple it is, no matter where I'm going. So I think about those things. And if you're not sure, stop. If it just doesn't seem like, what you've put together feels right to you, if the shoes are off or the top, when I was preparing to make this video today, I had a top on and it was fine. I'd been wearing it. And when I, started to put something together so I could sit here in front of you, I just thought, I'm not feeling it. It's not right for me today. So I switched it and put something else on, and it's fine. So if you're doubting the look, the vibe, the hair, stop and do something about it. Change whatever it is so that you ultimately feel right and that it's pleasing to you. It's all about taking care of ourselves, having confidence in ourselves as we get older, and being balanced, from head to toe, from inside out. So I'll ask you again, do you dress to please yourself? Think about that. Maybe it's time to make some changes.